So apparently Assassin's Creed Black Flag is getting a remake. This was honestly probably the most unexpected piece of Assassin's Creed news I've heard in a long time. To be honest, like when I first heard the news, I had no clue what to think. I was like, wait, seriously? Are you guys sure this isn't just a rumor? But no, apparently Ubisoft Singapore is working on an Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake. But I mean, does Assassin's Creed Black Flag even need a remake? That's kind of my biggest question right now. So if you have never played Assassin's Creed Black Flag, I'm just gonna break it down for you, but Assassin's Creed Black Flag is a game about a man named Edward Kenway who leaves home to become a pirate because he wants to make a fortune. Along the way, he gets wrapped up in the whole Assassins versus Templars conflict, and well, obviously that's how he gets introduced to the Brotherhood of Assassins. Assassin's Creed Black Flag is really one of the most popular Assassin's Creed games ever made because it appealed to a lot of people, not just Assassin's Creed fans, but in general, pirate stuff is popular. I mean, look at how many pirate-related movies, games, TV shows, etc. there are out there. And before Sea of Thieves, if you wanted like a proper action-adventure pirate game, you were gonna play Black Flag. And it still stands up to this day. Actually, just the other day I was playing through it again, and then this news comes up, so I thought that was really funny. But now Assassin's Creed Black Flag released in 2013, so that makes it about a decade old at this point, and Black Flag was a game enjoyed by people who were either fans or not even fans of Assassin's Creed in the first place, and it released at a pretty good time as well. But graphically, mechanically, story-wise, acting-wise, it still holds up to this day quite well. So I'm just being honest, but the first thing that came to mind when I heard about a potential Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake was, why? Does it actually even need a remake? Because if any Assassin's Creed game in the timeline of Assassin's Creed games needs a remake, it would have to be the first Assassin's Creed game. And I think I've mentioned that Assassin's Creed 1 needs a remake so many times. I made an entire video about it not that long ago. Go check it out, by the way. But the first Assassin's Creed was made in 2007. It was very much the experimentation for the rest of the series. It was a good stepping stone, but it is very outdated, and mechanically, graphically, all these things, it doesn't hold up as well as other Assassin's Creed games do. So many people in the Assassin's Creed community have been like kind of begging Ubisoft for years, like, can we please just get an Assassin's Creed 1 remake? So hearing that they want to remake Black Flag was kind of jarring at first. I was like, of all the Assassin's Creed games you want to remake, it would be this one. Like, it's not that bad. Like, for its time, it was really good, so I don't really see why it needs a remake now. But anyways, it's been a pretty big story the past few days, because obviously to hear about a remake of one of the most popular Assassin's Creed games, it's a big deal, and it also shows that Ubisoft is pretty much dedicated at this point to Assassin's Creed, and that makes total sense, because when you look at Ubisoft's catalog of games, you've got Far Cry, Ghost Recon, Assassin's Creed, these sorts of things. They're huge franchises, but Assassin's Creed, I think, is what really is the image of Ubisoft. And some time ago, I also made a video about this, but Ubisoft is planning to go all in on Assassin's Creed. They're reallocating developers to Assassin's Creed. They're pushing forward with Assassin's Creed. A lot of their information, their releases, their talk has been Assassin's Creed oriented lately. And we all know Ubisoft is currently gearing up for its next big release, which is Assassin's Creed Mirage. So it makes sense that we would hear more news about Assassin's Creed, but an Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake kind of seems weird on a couple of fronts. One, because I don't see why the game needs one, and two, because Ubisoft Singapore is apparently going to be working pretty much on that remake, but they still haven't released Skull and Bones. So what's going on with Skull and Bones? Obviously, I think at this point, guys, Skull and Bones is, I don't know if it's going to be, I don't know if it's even gonna happen at this rate because of the amount of delays it's gotten. Like, I just can't project that this game is gonna be fantastic at all, because games in the past that have been delayed to this extent, there's typically a reason for those delays, and I think we all know, a couple of examples of games like this. The number one biggest example would definitely be Cyberpunk 2077. I think everyone can confirm that. Perhaps Skull and Bones is just gonna release in whatever condition it releases in. They're gonna call it a day and admit it kind of sucks. I don't know what's gonna happen, obviously. I'm not Ubisoft, but Assassin's Creed Black Flag, though, it does make sense why they would remake it. And when you kind of think about it, like, analytically, from a business perspective, it makes total sense. Because Assassin's Creed Black Flag is a much more recognizable title for people who don't play Assassin's Creed. At least don't play it regularly, I should say. people who are like die-hard Assassin's Creed fans like myself, you know, we've played like every Assassin's Creed game, we know everything about it, you know, all the lore, all this stuff, but most people, they are not die-hard Assassin's Creed fans. So Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and I even know people who did not play Assassin's Creed, but they played Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Like, they didn't play any other game except for Black Flag. It's the same thing with a game like Odyssey too, by the way. Like, I knew a lot of people who were like, oh, I didn't play Assassin's Creed, but I played Odyssey because it's about ancient Greece. Black Flag's about pirates. You know, make of that what you will, but when Ubisoft is going to analyze it at the end of the day, hey, what's going to get, you know, the most money, it's probably going to be a Black Flag remake and not an Assassin's Creed 1 remake. I don't know at this point if Ubisoft is ever going to remake the first Assassin's Creed game. You know, maybe Mirage was their way of kind of telling people, we're not going to do it, but here's a game that kind of invokes it. Congratulations, move on, don't ask again. Maybe that's what they were hoping people would kind of get the memo of. I don't know. I was kind of hoping to hear about an Assassin's Creed 1 remake, but at this point, I think maybe we should just kind of accept Ubisoft isn't going to be working on that either for a long time, if ever. Or they may work on it with news about Assassin's Creed Infinity. We really don't know at this point much about Assassin's Creed Infinity. I have talked about it in the past. It's still kind of unclear what's to come with that project. We know right now that the confirmed Assassin's Creed games that are coming up next are Codename Red, Codename Hexe, obviously Mirage, Codename Jade, but that's a mobile game. I'm not sure if the Black Flag remake is going to be part of Infinity, so we'll just have to wait and see. I do wonder, you know, if it's going to be like a full-on full blast remake or if it's going to be just a remaster. So again, as of right now, it's still, if it's happening, like many years out into the future, so there's just, the details are really scarce right now. In any case though, I want to know what you guys all think about a potential Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake, if Assassin's Creed Black Flag even needs a remake or not, and if you think that Ubisoft should be remaking any other Assassin's Creed game, even if it's not Assassin's Creed 1, which one would make more sense to remake at this point? But anyways, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe with notifications set to all so you never miss out on a single upload. Don't forget to check out my military sci-fi fantasy series and my newspaper. The links to those, as well as all of my other important links, are in the description below. And until next time, Symbiosis out.